Welcome everyone, this is Mitchy Hoyer. This is iRacing tonight in the LMP2 car around the Watkins Glen circuit. We are joining another online race, a full 60 minutes of race action to come up, and I also welcome you guys to the new qualifying view also on iRacing with the new camera. And beyond that we got another premiere, Mr. Coffelino's coffee mug. Awesome buddy. So we now gonna have a coffee check on the line, got our name on it, got a little bit of a design here, so that is a really nice and very much appreciated honor. Thank you, Nico Barkley, for this little mug, for this little surprise. I had actually no idea that this was on its way, so yeah, I'd say, as I'm getting the focus right of this camera, I'd say this is a pretty awesome done surprise he made there. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy a lot of coffee during our race. It's gonna be awesome for the upcoming 24-hour race of Le Mans in GDR 24, as we're looking forward to a lot of coffee support while driving. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. Anyway, we're coming up into the session of the iRacing ILMS Series here at Watkins Glen. In the LMP2 we're going to be, and I am going to test the setups right now, right there, if I can read them. Nice. So we're gonna start with this one. Maybe let me quickly check. So there was a little bit of mystery right now. Okay, here we go. Onto the racetrack. I missed something before we really go outside. There we go. Want to know where I am, really. Anyway, so leaving pit road, and happy Monday to all of you. Let's see if we do have a little more luck this time. Also, for those of you watching right now and familiar with iRacing, do you know if there is a way to somehow put up a setting to prevent double upshifts? Because, like, you know, those upshifts, they're gonna be deadly if they happen this way. If someone has an idea to prevent, what do I need to put where in order to prevent these, I'm happily scrap off 5 minutes of practice time in order to fix this. Uh-oh, issues. Hey there, Democracy. Sucker for punishment. Well, arguably yesterday I went into punishment area by punishing myself in the FSR series, so that's where we are now. So I'd say, why not keep a little bit in that corner and just go for more shenanigans. Nice little slipstream there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being around and joining us for a crazy race, most likely. I very much appreciate the Watkins Glen circuit. I do like the racing on it, but will it be a good good one for us here in the ILMS series? We're gonna see. Looks like the LMP1 car's easily dying around here. So also for the iRacing system, introducing the qualifying view in better high definition. Good evening there, Pashek. How you doing, buddy? So quick feedback on the camera, whether that works alright, whether it looks alright here on the system as well. Let me have a little glance at my forecast window there on the right hand side of the office PC. Quickly let me check there. Looks good to me, looks sharp to me. I think you guys can see everything right now, which is a good thing, I guess. Oh, wow, can carry so much speed. Looks like I enjoy iRacing. I'm not really sure. One could say that, yes, but yeah, I prefer to say I haven't found the issue tonight yet. But I'm on my way finding it. No worries. Yeah, democracy. There's true words behind that. But yeah, I am still very much disappointed and also a little bit frustrated about the results. After all, throwing the car away in the second race there was just very unnecessary and costed valuable team championship points, that's for sure. Carl Sonic Sim Racing, good evening to you, man. Thank you for joining. So we keep improving. 32.8. Democracy, potentially yes. There is a other event coming up in 4 weeks at Sunfort in the same car and the same sims. It will depend though on Corona regulations whether I'm allowed to go or not. I have been lucky this week as Corona regulations allowed me to be in risk area for 48 hours without getting tested or quarantined. But I'm definitely not allowed to get quarantined by all means, and therefore we need to see how this will be handled in 4 weeks' time. Sonic, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that support, man. Yeah, you also got a Samsung 49-inch ultra wide screen. How do you like yours? Would you, well, would you still prefer triple screen over your ultra wide screen? I'd be interested in that feedback from you there. Bingu, hey buddy, how are you? Thank you for joining. And yes indeed, we are on iRacing at Watkins Glen in the LMP2. I gotta say, surprisingly, I feel surprisingly well in the car at the minute. That said, I have obviously no clue whether I'm quick or not. For the very first time, I managed to not let the traction control kick in here. Uh-oh. So going quicker lap by lap, hope for another 3 laps to do some more testing. Seriously? I mean, what the fuck? Okay, some quick changes. Because that forces on the force feedback is a bit too strong to me. Yeah, I agree with you, Pajek. I definitely do not want to have a triple screen setup, because also triple screen, remember, is way more energy dependent on your system. That's what I think. But yeah, I would definitely, as a windscreen, even on a triple screen setup, prefer a 49-inch any day. I think, you know, just the additional view you have is just so much more beneficial. So, second setup, second test. Ryan Billy Gaming, good evening, buddy. How are you doing, man? I appreciate your time. There's a lot less grip on this car. May not necessarily be bad though. If you have less grip, you may treat it different and still may be quicker with it. as the track is also pretty bumpy surface, so lower grip may actually be beneficial. Just got home from school. How was it? How was your day? The big problem is you really need to warm up the tires 2 laps in order to really get an idea. No, definitely. Sebring is a lot more bumpier. Well, I do see an issue though, with the second setup definitely being more optimized for top speed. I'm not entirely sure whether with the high downforce setup I'd be able to even pull out a move. And clearly, in the corners, I won't be able to overtake with the higher downforce setup, because I can't drive circles around the other cars indeed. I agree with you, Carl Sonic. The only issue with this setup, I believe, will be final 2 turns. I think that's where it will suffer the most. We'll now have 3.5 tenths benefit. Oh, this actually goes nice through here. That wasn't expected. So that is a straight PB with this setup. So how was it, guys, Monday? I hope everything's alright, all of you are good, all of you are safe and have no issues with Corona shenanigans. We let him go. And we let him go. Pointless to race them. First of all, we got a free practice. Second of all, there's no reason into racing them. Thank you, Ryan Billy, for your feedback. I also got the impression that the low downforce setup is quicker if driven the right way. And I'm hoping to find out about that on the next lap. Carl Sonic, I am using a Simlab P1X, a rock solid alloy rig. I've not had to tighten a single screw while having this for 13-14 months in service now. It's just super solid, no flex whatsoever, great reliability, it's just awesome. I can only recommend that, really. Actually, Ryan Billy, I'm comparing a mid downforce to a high downforce setup, and to me the mid downforce is faster than the high downforce, because being loads quicker on the straight. I think a Symmetric K2 is also a nice rig. I've seen some reviews on that one, so you're surely not off worse. Excuse me. Okay, back-to-back test with the other setup. Because in the end I gotta choose one, you know. Yeah, Agnes, big F, right streaming into the car. Ow, 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 ow. The LMP2 super rigid. So 131.8 we see someone with a 130.7. Cyril Rodriguez and a 131.0. If I bet my money, Rodriguez is certainly on a race fuel. And Jeeds, that is quick. Oh, issues. Dead. I gotta say, it's still too much force. Patrick, that is good news that you will get detected. For the graphic settings, I recommend we have a talk on my Discord server in the rFactor 2 section later on that day. Effectively in 1.5 hours, when I've either crashed or finished this race. Oh, it is hard to say which one is better. Funny enough, both times the LMP2 car is the best on both on iRacing and rFactor 2. That feels the very same for me as well. So funny enough that it is seemingly twice the case. That LMP2 car seems to be the best car all around. You gotta admit that the LMP2 on iRacing and on rFactor 2 both enjoy the best force feedback. So force feedback is a big plus there for rFactor 2. But especially with this car, like with the LMP2 on rFactor 2, it is even more enhanced. Really gotta say that. Other than that, I do think that the iRacing suspension is a bit more to the real car, like a really stiff geometry of the car. At least I've been told that the car in real life is extremely stiff. So therefore, I'm pretty sure that iRacing got this a little bit right, a little bit more right than rFactor 2. But also the rFactor 2 LMP2 cars are highly enjoyable to drive. But you know, it is a difficult thing to compare two cars, or one and the same car on two platforms. Gotta have pros and cons for each. Nicht in die Wand. Sorry for the German. So I think Sippas definitely was on a quali run. So this is where the high downforce is missing performance compared to the mid downforce. And I think this speaks a clear message to me. Like, I don't think I can get half a second off in the corners due from just having more downforce on the car. We'll have a look though. But effectively, the high downforce doesn't feel a lot different compared to the mid downforce in the corners. Arguably there is difference, but it's not decisive, I'd say. Missing the final turn. Maybe we can get another run. It's gonna be the final lap regardless. That slipstream is helping, of course, and will mix up the results of this lap. Don't crash with me, please, thank you. Yeah, honestly, with a high downforce setup, you need to carry so much speed into this particular turn, and it's just too much for the rigid suspension, and the car sort of snaps. Maybe it's also the setup itself is a little bit more tricky in that area. I feel that the mid downforce setup overall will be the best. I missed that final turn, but yeah, I'm just constantly half a second off the pace. Anyway, we're coming into our race session. One day we get the best of all racing elements in one game. I hope you are right, Calsonic Sim Racing, because that is what we need. Despite all diversity we do have currently going on, this will be the best thing. Actually, Mr. Coffelino. Epic internet moments. Copy that, Lewis. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it, man. So, to fulfill the story, Mr. Coffelino got me with the muck here. I can even introduce qualifying view, and you guys will be able to read the coffee check on the line for this one. So a big massive thank you there to Mr. Coffelino for yeah, a special mug, a special present, a special design, a special goodie. Thank you very much indeed. So for those who do not know yet, Mr. Coffelino is a painter, is a car designer, and is doing his job pretty damn awesome on R-Factor 2 liveries, on real-life racing liveries, and I would be surprised if he's not also doing some liveries on iRacing. So if you want to check him out, make sure you check out Mr. Coffelino on Facebook or Nico Barclay, because that's the guy behind him, or behind that name. Right, we're in the number 11 car, and this is a pretty crowded P2 split here. We got Sven Haase, we got Cyril Rodriguez, and we got McCarthy. I think it's also a streamer. It's gonna be interesting. I hope we can have a good race. I hope we can have an even better result, that is. So looking forward to this session now. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the race with us. As we're waiting 5 seconds until we go into quali. Means qualifying view for you. So, Beerbash Johnson, is that correct? Beerbash Johnson, thank you very much for following up yesterday during the Race Indy Pro Championship race. And thank you for being here tonight again. As Patrick says, everyone begins somewhere. I at some point have also begun racing in the Miata here on iRacing, but now we're in the LMP2, now we're in the ILMS Series, and we're in qualifying, which means we have to perform. And I'm trying to take this race with joy. I'm trying to take this race with fun and produce some good result. Result. That was the word I was looking for, and I appreciate you guys following us tonight. And if you guys want to support the stream, make sure that if you haven't done already, follow up on the Twitch channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel to make this community grow, just like Sonic Sim Racing has done today. Once again, I appreciate your support very much. Thank you for subscribing there on the YouTube channel. And now guys, enjoy qualifying, as I'm also trying to somehow enjoy it, despite I have to perform. Someone said I should stop laughing like this, so I'm trying to fix that as well. I'm sorry, it's just a retarded pattern. Now you're welcome there, Carl Sonic, and also welcome Fedbed. Thank you very much for joining. So, first lap's in the making. First lap's always going to be slower than the second lap. But regardless, you should not fuck it up. So since we're in the number 11 car out of at least 15 LMP2s, we should somewhere be able to score into the top 10. That is on my target list. Slightly missing the apex, and the car will feel completely different next time we go by here. You'll see me mourn or even go too close to the apex and stuff. Wow. Honestly, I'm gonna take that minute. We're gonna look at that after the qualifying. Because the wall kinda sucked me in. And that also means, I think, yeah, our first lap was done. Which means we need to maximize everything we got from this one. So therefore trying to get the tires up to temperature. And that could even nearly give us a disqualification thanks to really stupid iRacing rules at the minute in terms of what is allowed or not allowed on tire warm-up. Just trying to get the maximum into the tire temperature on a legal way. Okay, back into quali. Now I need to perform somehow. Yep, Martin, I'm trying. So guys doing 29s and 30s in the top 10. It's gonna be a stretch. Lost 1 or 2 tenths in the final turns.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
P10 it is for the minute. Considering P11, yeah, considering you just had 1 lap. It is kinda okay. But as I said, we wanna have a look into this weird behavior of the car and the blanket. Let's have a look at the chopper. It felt like we got engaged into some bungee and then got pulled back. Just have a look. What is this? Yeah, the chase is gonna be alright. Yeah, Martin, at least the time set. But look at what the wall does to us. It just snaps us and pulls us back. So we're somehow inherited into that wall. I'll just call it iRacing things. Okay, anyway. Opening the right set. There we go. Right. Somewhat ready for that race. Gonna go on toilet break real quick because it's an hour is pretty long though in the end. Anyway. So guys, we're now coming up to the grid. So I make sure this time, and maybe you guys can be my judges. Tires, where are you? No replace, no replace, no replace, no replace. And never touch them again. Set in the fuel to this value, copy data. And then to me really it's all about the TC in the end, but we're gonna deal with that later. Thank you, Carl Sonic. I appreciate that, man. Alexander Olsen, if you browse through my channel, you should see this right there. The new video on our rig update. It was like on Saturday. Anyway, Mace Racing, thank you very much indeed for following up on the Twitch channel. I appreciate your time, I appreciate your support. Right, let's hope we keep this good racing, we keep this on the track, we keep this all together. And then hopefully we do have a good race. We're starting 11th out of, I think, 15, maximum 16. So we want to orient ourselves towards the front.
Catcher 1 car, catcher 4 car, catcher 8 car. Catcher 15 car.
Also, personally, I do believe that fuel mileage is pretty important in this car. So we're trying to save a little bit of fuel. So again, thank you to Mace Racing and to Carl Sonic Sim Racing for following up or subscribing to the YouTube channel. That is mega support, and I hope if you guys haven't done already, please do the same. Follow up on Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure you give this video a like and ring the bell so you receive notifications about new streams. Martin, did you ever try the HE Ultimates? If so, is there a lot of difference with the sprints? Sadly, I do not have the Ultimates. But I assume that there is difference in the customization, so you can run stiffer brake pads, I believe. I'd need to do some research on that though. Right, is it just me or do I see lots of smoke coming from the cars ahead? I'm not sure, are they burning the brakes or are they running over dust that is on the track? Do you see the same? Or is it just me? I feel like I see a lot of dust here. And I wonder why that is.
Catcher 15 car. About to go green, stay focused.
I'm not sure if generating heat is working by that in iRacing. But we'll find out soon, I guess.
Green.
Ooh. I forgot to enable crew chief, to be honest. Uh-oh, he's dead. Oh, now I was nearly dead as well. Oh. Ooh. I'm utterly scared. Honestly, utterly scared. I still do see smoke coming from everywhere. As I say, I'm not here for making moves right now, but to save some important fuel. I'll let them do the moves or the mistakes or whatever. And wait until my tyres are warmed up. I think in the meanwhile we should be in 10th position. So now we should get the hammer down to at least stay in the draft. Done loads of fuel saving there on the first lap. Yep, Carl Sonic, actually I was about thinking that like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and apparently this week I may have some time to do some filming. But first we're gonna do some racing. The guys ahead giving it everything. So I think Prakesh is lacking a little bit of speed, so I think we should go and look for opportunities there soon, because we can surely stick with a train ahead. So as long as they're close and fighting with each other, there's chances. Not allowed to touch that inside curb. I'm not sure, to me it seems like that Patel ahead is maybe on a higher downforce level. As I've said, I'm unsure. Could be close enough for getting a run though. Let's go for it then. Carl Sonic, thank you very much. Appreciate your time, appreciate your willingness to support. Enjoy your DTM driving on Race Room. So I'm now trying to get access on the group ahead, but just realized that they run a good tad quicker, I think. Or start to run a good tad quicker. We'll see by the end of the lap what the Delta says. Was important to get past Patel though. Misshift there. Oh, we only lost the 10th. I mean, they are some sort of battling and then sitting in the slipstream altogether, but 4.2, 5.3, 3.5k I rating, so we're able to somehow keep up with them, which is good. Well, this is where I'm really losing the time on the straights, sitting without a draft. I'll need them to battle hard in the corners so I can get up some time again and eventually join the slipstream at some point. That is at least my plan. That was close. Could have nearly collected the step.
1 minute 51.578.
And that's how easy it's done. Hitting a curb in the wrong way did. Right, now we need to get back into contention then. We were quicker than the cars ahead. By a 10th or 2/10. Apart from P4 and 5. But as I said, I need to make it into slipstream and draft in order to put on my strategy. Currently we're too far away for that. Uh-oh.
1 minute 32.165.
So that's good now what they do there. Just not allowed to touch the walls. I hope no big damage on my car. Because otherwise, uh-oh. It's interesting, Cyril Rodriguez seems to not find the way past Matt York there. Anyway, this is all good for us here. because we now can close that gap. Ah, come on. Very important we got that Porsche before going into these turns, because now we're in the magic second, which should give us draft. And even if it's the ever so slightest draft, it's gonna help. Well, yeah, all the draft is useless if you start doing crappy driving. Seems like Cyril can't get that move done. Maybe too high downforce. This is exactly the reason why I went for the lower one. Even if the other one would have been faster, because you're sitting duck on the straights. And I think Cyril is exactly that, maybe until right now. Still not. It's an amazing battle between the two. Uh-oh, issues. You mean Smiddle nearly locked out the event? Well, he didn't do so. Did he or did not? Contact! On the top left, in the relative board.
Right side, clear. Left side.
I'm fucking scared at the minute. So we got 42 minutes left.
1 minute 33.6.
Is the GT Challenge race done already? Should be. I think. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to keep that nimbus of being the one locking out an event until now. But Smidl is an incredibly talented and super quick driver, so he will lock out an event sooner or later. And he's going to be one of the favorites to go into GT Pro 100%. Together with, I think, Jiri Toman is going to be a favorite. So is Jeffrey Rietveld.
Clear.
Come on. Need to stay in the draft.
1 minute 32.267.
Yeah, that's kind of what I need. We found a sweet spot now. Oh, Mises is coming from behind though in big steps.
Clear.
Fuck. Now we need to do and be a little closer there. Eventually, if I can get a double draft, I can do a double pass. But I need to be pitch perfect myself then. Mises is gonna overtake me hashtag soon though. Maybe also killing my tires a bit there. No, those are LMP2s. The cars that are sweeping by here and there and look like LMP2s, they are LMP1s. Woohoo. All the cars we see here right now, though, are LMP2s to me. No, please don't tell me he got a high downforce set. He most likely has. Now that car behind us now is an LP1 though.
Clear.
Oh yeah, I forgot Terzic. He is also one of the favorites indeed. Where did he end up in the sprint race? Need to stay a little closer. Yeah, I think car ahead of me is definitely running a high downforce set.
1:33.139.
We're gonna see if we gonna gain on him huge times over the straight. That's gonna explain it. Yeah, 0.9 should be 0.8 soon. 0.8, yeah, I think he's running higher downforce than we do. Yeah, you see, Mies is struggling a lot there with the rear traction. Certainly, I think a high downforce setup. At least that's what it looks like from behind, that he got his issues driving it. In the meanwhile, Cyril is on the back of Matt York, again trying desperately to fight him and get past. Maybe I can work together with Cyril, with Mies ahead of me, and get a little closer, but I should stay in the draft for that.
1:32.002.
Also, we got Meyer pushing from behind. He's come in big steps lately, though I now lost the draft. I'm also losing a little bit of connection there. Anyway, we keep pushing, push, push, push. Nearly did. So by the time Cyril must have saved tons of fuel. So I think even if we come close to them, I don't see a chance attacking him, but I do see a chance attacking Matt York potentially.
1:32.378.
That slipstream's gonna help us big time. Come on, pull me. Ah, but Meyer is quick. Gotta admit that.
You got a slow car on the left.
That was York though. Well, a freebie. Not sure if that was contact. I fuck up these turns too much. Where was the 2 wide? Ah, I see.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Well, if Cyril got a little bit of damage, we may have chances to capitalize on that. P7 it is at the minute. I'm not sure if I'm doing good on the fuel mileage. Yeah, Mace Racing, I'm trying to be careful if I come into a fight with him. You really need to look in the back though. Finally got this turn a little better. Nice out of the final one. Let's see about our pace.
1 minute 52.239.
Slower than both ahead of us. Uh-oh. So I think the guys now pulling out their pace after Matt York has been gone or eliminated, however you want to call it. Keep missing the points. Hey Rasmus, how did your race go? Nice job indeed, buddy. Well done.
1 minute 32.031.
Guess you're happy with the results? Yeah, so the 2 cars ahead of us running away now. And I don't see any possibility for me to regain. But we keep trying, you know. That's good though, buddy. Platoon 3 is a good way to start into the season. Good evening there, Maki. Yeah, I'm on the mid downforce level there. Just kissing the 300. You're a sitting duck there, I think, with a low downforce, with a high downforce, trying to overtake one car with a mid downforce there. Meyer is pushing. Rasmus certainly better than other cars. Gotta say that. So box. Appreciate Maki. Thanks for joining. Certainly Rasmus, certainly. Fuck me! That was a close call.
All clear, punch it.
Ich raste aus. Ich raste so aus, Mann. Ich raste komplett aus. So eine fucking Scheiße. Hey boys, I fucked it up again. Oh. I clicked the fucking wrong button. Like, how hard can it be? So, additional time we lost. Oh, surely. I mean, car is full. 20 liters additional. 10 liters too much refueled. 20 liters, 10, whatever. Car's heavy now. It's gonna be hard to get back into the top 10 where we should have been. So thrown away, P7. Good job, Michi. 46 iRating out of the window. Probably even more. Well, Michi pressed some button and then the refueling stopped, then it restarted again, and then refueling with more fuel, and then I tried to take away fuel and it didn't let me go, and then it started refueling again, and well, we lose 9.2 to Nathan Block, so yeah, we lost an additional 10 seconds for no reason. And not just that, we also got our car loads more heavier than necessary. Exactly, the fuel loop. So 22 liters overfueled. Nice. iRacing and me is not gonna be a love story. The problem is I could now obviously start to go for a hunt back to the front to a certain extent, but thanks to the car now being super heavy, I'm just gonna have more understeer, just gonna have more tire wear, and. Hey Mantis, going okay. Just doing the 9th race with a 9th mistake in the consecutive way. You know guys, lately I'm really disappointed by myself for having consecutively an issue with whatever. GT Pro, at least a spin a race. FSR, at least a spin in the event. iRacing, either fucking up pit stops or spinning. GPVWC, I spun around. I just wish for having a race without any incidents. ACC, that was not my mistake. iRacing counts to me to a certain extent, because you know what, Pajek? For maybe being... I mean, if I'm taken out, then, you know, I'm taken out, okay, shit happens. But, if I'm not taken out and fucking up pit stops, then this is my own fault. And I'm going to start getting greedy of dealing with own faults, you know? And then everyone keeps saying me, yeah, who cares about iRating? And you know what, I do care about iRating to a certain extent. Because at the end it is still a way to measure your level of skill. And it fucks me up that already in Silverstone I fucked it up. And lost 70 iRating potentially. Not just lost 60 potentially, but also lost an additional 100 from being dead last or a DNF. And now just once again, instead of gaining 46 or at least 30 something for PA, no, Michi is gonna lose 16 for being 12th. So another 60 iRating loss in gross numbers, and that just pains me. And now the car is a freaking shithole box to drive. Understeers, no grip. Yeah, the big problem is I'm carrying surely 4 or 5 tons additional weight with me. Hey there, Grand Mel. No, we're racing the version without bus stop. I'm actually so frustrated, I'm thinking about doing another race, despite I don't want. But I want to fucking have a good result at some point. Excuse the language. Maybe I also brush the wall somewhere, giving me a bit of damage. But I don't get it. I'm not sure if I'm overheating the tires or if they are just done now by bad driving. Got loads of understeer. See, this is what I mean. I mean, I'm just losing time now. Nabil, appreciate support, man. I don't want to race beyond midnight though. I got some editing stuff to do still for the highlights video of the race, Indy Pro Championship from Virginia. That's gonna frustrate me again probably, but for those that haven't seen the race, the summary will come. Gonna do a little bit of race analyzation once we're done here, because I really want to know what pace should I have been able to do. You see, I just understeer so badly. I mean, I do understand that the car is heavier again, but I also think that the tires are somewhat done. Now I'm super lucky with getting a freebie. So Nathan Block, 10 minutes. He's gonna come again at us.
33.852.
If I wouldn't know it better, I'd say I got some front splitter damage. But I can't remember hitting any wall or anything. But I'm just tremendously slow right now.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear.
Yeah, but the understeer issue just started after the pit stops. Maybe I brushed the wall into the pit entry.
Right side. Clear on the right. 1 minute 33.6.
Oh man, Yeah, nice. It's gonna get Nathan back our end. Six laps, 7 laps maybe. Yeah, I can do 13 more laps. Ah, you mean like 8 additional over the distance? Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, this is the main tragedy. I was faster than Patel. Not sure about Pascal, but I'm bottling way too many races at the minute. I need to get my head out of this. Also too many mistakes in Zurich and Racing Unleashed. Despite that was the event, probably the only event where mistakes could be accepted due to the lack of experience, but still. Man, I don't want to lose iRating tonight. Well, it's looking exactly like it. Gonna do a little bit of analyzation after the race, that's for sure.
1 minute 33.229.
6 minutes. Yeah, I call Sonic, but to a certain extent I do not know why they are happening in the first place, like this pit stop issue twice now. In Silverstone I fucking did not even understand why it happened in the first place. Must have been an act of carelessness while setting it up. But I never really experienced that. Like, I did not actively notice, or, you know, I could swear I unticked 4 boxes, but one of the boxes certainly wasn't unticked. And for this one, well, I stupidly clicked on a button during the pit stop, making it to stop and restart from the beginning, which is as retarded. Will I learn from it? I don't know, because arguably I would even say there is nothing to learn from that apart from not clicking a fucking button. I never clicked the button before, so it's not like there is something fundamentally wrong. What is fundamentally wrong though is my driving. Like, good job Mitchie, you brought Nathan back up on your rear wing for no reason. And I am a sitting duck. What the hell was that?
Stay on the left.
Yeah, stay on the left. I mean, you could also say just pass over, pull over to the right because your front tires are completely gone. Okay, front brake balance all the way to the back now. Ich raste gleich komplett aus. I got no front end anymore whatsoever.
1:35.372.
I think I killed the front tires, and that is part of the tragedy now. Is this more enjoyable? At the minute, no. It's even more frustrating. An oversteering car can be somehow controlled, but an understeering car is just something you have to live with. There's not much you can do as a driver, which is very annoying. So, well, you see, it's just I just can't keep the radius. Same here. Just can't get to the inside of the turn. Ja, machst du halt nix, ne? Oh, I've completely shredded them tires there. Like, the lap times are even dropping further and further and further. Think final or penultimate lap.
34.09.
Fuck o merda. just very unacceptable. It's just a level of self-expectation I do have at myself. I just can't deliver it at the minute. By all means.
1:43.396.
Well, we're gonna have a look at some scenes of the race. As figures, I'd actually say there's no real tricky corner at Watkins Glen at all, especially not with a high downforce car. To me, Watkins Glen actually is quite amazing in terms of flow, rhythm, corner equality, I want to say. It's just a great track to race on. If you just put a tyre into the grass, you're stupid yourself. Yeah, of course there's still oversteer. I mean, through the elevation changes, there's loads of stuff happening, but yeah. As I say, I'm just very disappointed by myself. I didn't feel like shredding the tires so hard, but I actually did. It's nice nearly getting lapped by the leader. Yeah, I agree with you, Pajek.
Chicken flag, chicken flag. Okay, we'll get him next time.
Not the race I've hoped for. Anyway, we're gonna have a look at some scenes. We're gonna have an analyzation of time loss going on. We're gonna look at that quite briefly because we need to somehow compare also what times did Nathan Block do before our pit stop, what times did he do after our pit stop. So there's a lot of things to find out, which we're gonna have a look into right now. First of all, ich könnte schon wieder abkürzen da. So pit stop 2 minutes 23.4. Before that we were doing low 32s consecutively. I mean, we were doing consecutively 32s. So looking at Matt York is a bad idea, but echt jetzt? Can't I look at someone else though? Okay, results. Lap times of Nathan. There you go. So pit stop is 2:05. And then he keeps doing 32. So he did 32 lows, 31.6. He had a spin here, low 32, so roughly our lap times. Then he kept doing 32.8, 6, 6, 7, 0, 32.8, 5. So his times dropped a bit as well. Even got into the 33s after his spin. And also into towards the 34s. But if I effectively look at myself, where is Michi? Then at 2:23, that is 18 seconds. And then I'm straight into the 33s. Yeah, that could be due to the fuel, to the additional fuel and the tires then dying. Let's have a full look into the results. And then finish it off for today. I am so frustrated of myself at the minute. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. Coffelino, for a special mug. Appreciate that, man. So I think we can't even see the gaps, but honestly, we were around Meyer. I'm not sure what happened then. 4, 5. We could have easily be 7th, 100% easily be 7th without stupid mistakes and take 30 iRating, but due to what we did, we just lost another 16, at least some safety rating gain. Anyway, not the race I'd hoped for, not the performance I expect from myself. Anyway, guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys suffering with me, or suffering from me. Either way, if you haven't done already, I would love to have you guys subscribing to the YouTube channel, follow up on Twitch, make this community grow. The strength of field of the LMP2 was 4.5k. So on that regard, I guess fine, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, a big massive thank you. If you do enjoy the stream, please give this video a like and help us growing our channel. Become part of our community by joining on a Discord server, and other than that, just enjoy the week. We're working on a highlights video coming probably Thursday this week of the race Indy Pro Championship by FSR. And other than that, I'm looking to find some other video on the channel that I'm gonna put live, so you guys got something to watch. I will be unavailable tomorrow, will be unavailable on Wednesday and Thursday, so I need to do my job a little better and get you guys some nice stuff to come up while I'm being busy. Yeah, Nabil, ups and downs is part of it, but yeah, I just need to up my game in the end. Anyway, big massive thank you for everyone, to everyone for joining us. Calsonic Rick tour video. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I will produce it in a nice quality though. So you know, do a lot of B-roll, do a lot of shots, and produce a video in the style we had for meeting the Racing Unleashed lounge. So if you want to have a look at that, I published that video on Saturday talking about what is Racing Unleashed. Have a look at that, give some feedback whether you do like that format, and I will go into it a little deeper. Pajek FSR on Sunday? No, because there is 1 week of break with official racing there, because we now have 2 oval races coming up at, I think, Appleville and then the Indy 300. So that will be the program there on FSR, and yeah, that's gonna do it. I will schedule some streams as soon as I know stuff. We'll already schedule GT Pro and stuff. So yeah, gonna work a little bit on the background of the channel. Guys, appreciate your Monday evening. Thanks for the time. Hope you had a nice time with us, and see you there next time. Goodbye.